So we're leaving the parking lot, heading north in the foothills today. And Ron took the day off because he was supposed to be backpacking today. He and John were supposed to be heading to the Gila, but that didn't happen. And I'll let Ron tell you all about that and what went wrong. Heading north. Such a beautiful area. I see a mountain biker coming down the trail. Just saw his head behind those trees. There he is.
Here, buddy, up the trail. Right here.
So I guess we'll wait right here till he comes through the trees.
Okay.
I hear him.
Okay.
Good job.
Boy, stay there.
Good morning.
Thank you.
See this beautiful pink quartz? That's what makes the Sandia Mountains pink. And at sunset, the whole mountain is pink. That's where it got its name. Sandia is Spanish for watermelon because it looks like a big slice of watermelon at sunset. The tram's going up. Huh. It's starting to bloom in the desert. So, why are you not on your way down to the Gila backpacking?
So on Monday I called down to the visitor center to find out what because the path was going to be up Little Bear Canyon and then up to Jordan Springs, which crosses the Middle Fork. And then on the way down, I was planning on taking the Middle Fork back down to the visitor center. But when I spoke to them on Monday, they said the height of the water was stomach high and it was flowing right around 250 cubic feet a second, which is where they say the cutoff is for actually being safe and being in it. And then so I kept monitoring that throughout the week, and as of this morning it was 365 cubic feet a second and had increased in height at the gauge index, so it's probably up about chest high right now and flowing even faster. So instead of risking it and doing something silly and or driving that far, a 6-hour drive because one of the roads is out on the way there, so 6-hour drive to do just a I wouldn't say a mediocre hike, but a mediocre hike.
Not what you wanted to do.
Not what I had planned to do. So instead, tomorrow, Dylan and I are going to go over to the East Mountains where my buddy John lives.
Yeah, so the Ron and John show is going to be...
It's going to be a local trail, anywhere between... We've got one that we picked out that's about 6 miles, 5.7 I think, and then the other one is close to 10. So we'll do one of those two depending on, and plenty of checkout points. Since Dylan hasn't done a 10-miler yet, we want to make sure that I don't overdo him, which I think he'll be fine. But yeah, so we picked a spot that's got plenty of places to bail out if we need to and get him back. But and then yeah, we're gonna pitch a tent over in the hills over there, and he's gonna spend the night out and
So they're going to pretend backpack in the mountains over there near John's house.
Backpack. It's still backpacking.
At John's house.
And in that area, we're just going to have gourmet beer.
Yeah.
That we wouldn't normally have. So.
Yeah, they're going to cook out maybe and hang out over there. So it's going to be a camping trip.
But not what was planned.
But not what was originally planned. He's going to look at rescheduling. But with all this snow melt and runoff, all the rivers in the whole state are high. There's actually flooding up in the Jemez Mountains right now. And they've got roads closed because the water is across the roads. So anyway, the big epic backpacking trip Ron had planned is not happening for now, but he does hope to get it done this summer. So we will see what happens. So on we go today. So I have never seen water in this stream either. And this is all from the runoff from the Sandias snow. We had snow as recently as last week. And now it's warm, so all that snow's coming downhill in all these creeks. So he's got to check the stream out.
The first time he was introduced to a stream, he would jump this whole thing.
Yeah, he did not think he was supposed to get his feet wet, I think. His previous owner, he was a rescue, by the way, and surrendered by his owner for some stupid reason. But he had some habits we had to break, and I think that was one of them. He was sure he wasn't supposed to get his feet wet. Another plant starting to bloom. Wow, look at that. Sweet. I think we're gonna have a really nice super bloom this year from all this water we had. All these prickly pear cactus are standing up and are all puffy, which means they've got plenty of water and they're ready to start blooming. They're not the first to bloom in the cactus family here, but what we're looking for is a strawberry cactus or a claret cactus. Those are usually the first ones to pop up. We'll see what we find here today. Haven't seen any yet. Oh, look at that big one. That's huge. Huge prickly pear. Ron and Dylan are waiting for me up here. Dylan doesn't like me to get out of sight. He's looking over top of that rock trying to find me. What a view. I was just stopping to look at the cactus to see if anything blooming is popping up. Not yet. Beautiful view. Except this guy that's standing blocking it. Just kidding. Just kidding. Downtown Albuquerque's right there.
The other trail comes in, right?
We should be right about the junction.
The guy just went on a bike that way.
Okay,
So
yeah.
It's up to you what direction you want to go.
Okay. Well, let's go up to the junction sign and we'll make a decision where we go from there.
Okay, here, buddy.
If you enjoyed this video and found the information useful, please give us a thumbs up and think about subscribing. We do have lots of adventures coming up, including other backpacking trips, and we'll have those posted right here on our site. So hit that notification bell if you want to be notified as soon as they're posted. So, as I always say, get out there and hug a tree. And thanks for watching.